Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Knoebels Amusement Park, and today we are going to be doing our Let's Eat at Knoebels video. Now, if you know anything about Knoebels, you know the Phoenix is a marquee ride, their carousel is second to none, but you know what? They got world famous food here, and this video is going to go through all the different food options that you have at Knoebels when you're here. But before we get started with all the food options, you know what we got to do? Kick off that intro. All right, now that the intro is done, let's talk about the different food options you have here at Knoebels Amusement Park. And we break it down to 4 different categories for you to make it easy. Now, the first category, of course, is the signature restaurants here. Now, in the past, we used to think these were like the fancier ones, but now the signature ones for us are more something that's unique, something that's different, something you don't see every day. That would fall into the signature restaurants. Second tier is kind of rare to find at an amusement park, but we still have it here, and those are actually called the table service. Here you actually sit down, you get a menu, waitress comes by, and they give you, they serve you. You get your food right there. The next category is the one that you're going to find out most amusement parks, and that is the quick serve. You can walk up to the stand, you see the menu, minutes later you have the burger in your hand, and last but not least is the snack bars or the bars. Now, when you're at Knoebels, it is pretty much alcohol free. However, there is a restaurant I will show you a little bit later on in this video that actually will be discussing where you can actually get some bars. But most of these are actually snack bars. So now that you know the different kind of food options, you know what? It's time to show you where they're at. Now, most amusement parks do not have table seating food here, but right by the Knoebels sign, the main entrance there, the historic place there, is actually the Alamo. So the Alamo is the exception to the rule here, and I want to show you the Alamo guy real quick here. Now, this is actually full table services, and there's always a crowd here. So that's the Alamo, but what I always love about the Alamo is they actually have the menu right here. So while you're waiting, you can see here, and they got chicken and waffles, which is one of their signature ones. They got starters, they got salads, they got the whole 9 yards there. But if you look at the entrees there, you've got, like I said, chicken and waffles. You also have roast turkey, southern fried chicken, liver and onions, homemade Alamo crab cakes, broiled sea scallops, salmon, and all that. And then you also have a lunch menu here and there with the Alamo burger, cheesesteak hoagies, and stuff like that. Now, what I always like is the prices are a little bit higher than at most of the places at Knoebels, but really for the food that you're getting, it's not even close price-wise here. And then also, they got the small fry menu here, which they actually have nicely decorated here with Halloween, because this year is the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. So you got the monster meal with chicken and waffles, Boogeyman, which is peanut butter and jelly, wicked chicken, 2 chicken tenders, Howard hijinks, grilled cheese, haunted house dog, organist tunes, and macaroni and broccoli. That's a nice little combo. The hamburger, and the vulture vittles. So that's everything that you need to know here. And then also, when you come to the Alamo, they also have their hours, but they also have the soup of the day, which is Italian meatball and veggie corn. So basically, this is where you want to go to get your sit-down meal. All right, so Knoebels actually gave me permission real quick here before they open to actually show you the Alamo, because this place is always packed, mainly because it is one of the few table service places around here. So if you are interested in the Alamo, I highly recommend it, but you got to make sure you get here early. But as you can tell, it's air conditioned, and they have a lot of different spots. And what I always like is this area right over here, because you can see the entire park, but it's very well taken care of and stuff. So like I said, the Alamo is the only table service one here at Knoebels, but we highly recommend it. They have daily specials, and you would not be disappointed with their food. Alright, a quick sidebar here on Let's Eat. I usually don't eat, but you know what? I figured I would today. But there's something I wanted to show you guys. So first of all, that is the sweet potato supreme, the fries with the caramel, fantastic. And of course, the pulled pork. But here's something you might not know. So of course, they take cash here at Knoebels, and you get your ride tickets, but that one says ride only. But if you look over here at this one, it said rides, refreshments, games, pools, and all that kind of stuff there. So actually, with these tickets right here, you can actually buy food. And that's how I basically buy a lot of stuff, is with that. So if you get these blue tickets that say rides only, you really can't get food. But if you get these other tickets, you can actually use them for rides and food. So there's a little bit for you to know here. It's one of those helpful hints since we've been coming to Knoebels for 20, 30 years. So we're in the middle, literally the middle of Knoebels by the teacups and the paratroopers, when basically this is what I would consider the food court area right in front of the Haunted Mansion. So we're here before a lot of things open, which gives us a chance to actually show you stuff. So right over here is the pizza area. And the great thing about the pizza is the fact that you can actually buy full pies here. And a lot of locals actually do that. So if you look here, this is a quick serve. Even though it is pizza, it is a quick serve. You can get a regular pie for 19, a white broccoli pie for 22, cauliflower crust for 15, then toppings $3. So you get slices for $4, and each topping is 50 cents. But they also have lavender lemonade, and you get a flavor boost of blue raspberry, lavender. I don't know what lavender tastes like, but blackberry and strawberry. So this is the main pizza place. Now for years, this pizza place was pretty world renowned. They had a local pizza place there, but now it is owned by Knoebels and plenty of seating there. So that's what we got here. Now this is the, for lack of a better word, a carousel area here. And they've got a lot of different types of food all in this area. So they have the traveling taco for $6.50. You can get either Fritos, Cool Ranch Doritos, or nachos with the traveling taco there. So that's on this part here. And then come around the other area. This is more, there's a lot of things out of stock actually, because it is a Sunday, but you can get pierogies here for $3.50, cheese, bacon, and sour cream for $6.25, load them up there, and you get hot dogs. So that's on this side. And like I said, it's right off the main midway here. And then when you come over this side here, this is mostly drinks. You can get, for $2.50, you get, Starry and Mountain Dew white birch beer, which is nice. And when you come over here, there's one more area here, which is where you can get your cheesesteaks. So you come over here, you get your cheesesteaks. You get chicken for $9.50 or beef, American cheese or cheese whiz, and hot sauces for $7. So that's right here. And then when you dip across over here, there's one more food area, and this one is actually probably my favorite place to go. Mainly because they've got the pork sandwiches and stuff. It's called Ribicue. And you get a boneless ribicue. Think of it almost like a McRib sandwich here for $5. But they also got some other things here. Now, I mentioned before in a couple other videos that they do have special menu items for the 50th of the Haunted Mansion, which is literally right next door. And here the rib cage is $9.50. It's 2 ribicues with cheese, jalapenos, onion straws, and stuff. But not really my thing there. But you do have sweet potato and baked potato, so it's 50 cents more for the sweet potato. I'd go with it. Then of course you got the pulled pork sandwich, $7. The ribicue $5. Pork belly sandwich, potbelly sandwich, sorry, $8.50. And you get sides, baked beans, coleslaw, classic nachos, and stuff like that. So that's over here, right by the windmill. So I always love this setting here because you got the mill right there. And if you look at the pavilion actually turns too. There's actually cranking there. And then last but not least, right in front of the Haunted Mansion is another Dippin' Dots. But this one's a little bit more spooky because it is right in front of the Haunted Mansion. And they actually have an anniversary cup here that you can get for $9.25 of the Haunted Mansion. So this, for lack of a better word, is the food court area over here at Knoebels Amusement Park. Also right here in the main midway is another unique food item here, and this is the potato cakes. So the potato cakes are another staple. I'd call it a signature just because it is a staple here, but you can get nachos for $5. You can get pizza rolls, 3 for $6. But potato cakes are what you want to do here. $2 each, 3 for $5 here. And you got sour cream for $1, but you also got the standard stuff, hot dogs, chicken tenders, soft pretzels. The pickle on a stick is very popular at every place here. But the potato cakes seem to be one of the most popular items here at Knoebels, on there with bacon on a stick and stuff like that. So when you come to the main area here, right there is Downdraft. Big sign, big building, says potato cakes. That's where you want to go to get them. So when you go all the way back here by the tumbling timbers and stuff, there is a Dippin' Dots stand here. Now, this Dippin' Dots has not been open whenever we've been here, but there's a Dippin' Dots stand here, and I'm sure they do use it for some things here, but the prices are probably the best. You got the kids for $5.75, you got regular for $6.75, you got LOL, lots of layers, for $8.50, and of course the anniversary cup, because this is the 50th anniversary of the mansion, so there's going to be a lot of food items that are focused on that. And also these are different flavors that you have to choose from. You got cool mint crunch, you got cherry blue raz ice, cookies and cream rainbow ice, banana split, which is my favorite, cotton candy, you got chocolate chip cookie dough, and of course you got the brownie bites. So there's a lot of Dippin' Dots around here, and this one is over here by Tumbling Timbers. Now, when you know, and look at the line, people know Backyard Barbecue is a signature place here at Knoebels. So it is a quick serve, but really it is a signature location because of the food they have here. They actually have roasted corn, street corn, bacon on a stick, which they're award-winning bacon on a stick, pork chops on a stick, smoked turkey legs, and of course drinks here. So this is the place where you want to go to pretty much get some of the unique items that you will find at Knoebels. Now, where's this located at? So it's right across from the giant flume, which is one of the best log flumes that we've ever been to. And it's right on the main walkway here. So here's the flume, but when you come right there, that is the Backyard Barbecue. And they even got the barbecue guy, they got the corn on the cob right there. So this is a must eat at when you're here at Knoebels. All right, so whether you're starting your day or ending your day, right here by Impulse is actually where you want to go to get your kettle corn. So the kettle corn is actually some of the best kettle corn we've ever had there. And the price is pretty good. It's for a bag of kettle corn, it is only $8. So really, if you're looking for a snack and you're right by Impulse here, the kettle corn stand is where you want to go. So the log flume is basically a landmark here at Knoebels, and right by the Anthracite Museum right there is actually what makes Knoebels pretty much so famous for their food, is the International Pavilion. So here, first of all, they got plenty of seating, but this is what really puts Knoebels on the map, is because they have so many different types of food in this area. It's kind of rare that you see this. So we're going to come in here real quick here. We're going to show you all the different food offerings you got. So the first one you're going to see is called Three Amigos, burrito, quesadilla, and taco for $10. But this is the Mexican cuisine here. You've got burritos for $4, tacos for $4. There's 2 tacos, quesadillas, the Three Amigos, and kid stuff like that. So this is the Mexican side. When you come over here, this is called the World Cuisine here. They got supreme sweet potato fries for $5.50. They got bison burgers for $9.50. Those are really good. I've had those. Pigs will fly, the pulled pork for $7, and fish and chips here. But when you look over here, they also got some other stuff too that you wouldn't expect. They've got kibasi, haluki for Poland, potato pancakes. So they got all that kind of stuff that's Polish fare. They got a lot of different Memphis pork sundae. That looks fantastic. And then they're out of the Gator Bites, but they actually do have Gator Bites here. So, like I said, very rare when you go to a place. Now, the next one here is the American cuisine, which is, let me zoom back here. You got Texas side BLT for $8, club wraps for $7, chicken sandwiches, stuff like that. And you gotta love the facade there. They've got Western, Mardi Gras, buffalo wings are all American for $8.25. That's their whole chicken aspect here. And then there's one more stand over here on the corner, which is Dexter's Deli. And Dexter is one of their characters here. And this is pretty much all snacks here. You've got yourself chips, brownies, $2.75, cheese on a stick, fried cheese curds, nachos, potatoes, corn nuggets, and stuff like that. So this is the International Food Pavilion here. Now, they do have a lot of seating in the area, but definitely if you're looking for something different, we could not recommend this place anymore. This is where you want to go to eat here at Knoebels. So right now we're in the heart of everything, near the bumper cars and everything. It's it's hard to actually tell you where everything is here, but actually also behind the stage area, there's the arcade. They actually have the funnel cakes. So funnel cakes are another thing that really makes this a amazing park. And they got 2 different flavors today. They've got cookies and cream for $12.50 or strawberry shortcake funnel cakes there. They also have the deep fried Oreos, free for $6.50 and stuff. But pretty much right here is the funnel cake shop. It is a snack bar. And I hear these things are fantastic, and they are huge. So don't let the $12.50 price scare you. You're getting what you pay for here at Knoebels. While Knoebels has so many different food options, one of the other things that makes Knoebels so special is they've got themselves so many picnic groves here. That's why so many places around here does their company picnics here. So perfect example here, this is the F picnic area here, where you can actually come here, bring your own food, and you just kick back here and you have this whole range here where you can have food and everything you want there. So while there is a lot of food options here at Knoebels, the great thing about it is that you can just bring your own food and kick back and hang out with friends. And you come over here, as you can see, they do their own catering and the whole 9 yards. So even though there's a lot of food options here, there is a ton of picnic grills also. All right, so we're about halfway done with the Let's Eat episode of Knoebels. And if you got this far, that basically means you kind of like what we do here. So if you get a chance, please hit that like button. Not only does it make us feel all warm and fuzzy inside, but you know what? It also lets the algorithm know that more people should see what we're doing here. And now that we're halfway done, you know what? It's time to show you some more food options here at Knoebels. Now, we would totally be remiss if we didn't mention the nickel plate. So the nickel plate is not actually on the Knoebels property, but it's pretty much part of the Knoebels community here. So it's right by the golf course, and I wanted to show you a couple things here. This is full table seating here, but they got a starter menu here. It's pretty much table seating. But the big thing is, especially during the summer, they got a summer drink menu here. The Beach Bum, the Sea La Vie, Tropic Like It's Hot, Tropical Bliss, and all that kind of stuff, Shiver Me Timbers and Sunny Days. They got all these different beers on tap here, so it is pretty much right inside here. It is table service, but it's also a bar, so definitely if you're looking to bring your family, I probably wouldn't bring your family here. I'd basically look at this more like a nightcap at the end of the night here. But it is off property, but it definitely is one of the signature restaurants, and it's definitely part of the community of Knoebels. All right, we're here on the Midway, and of course right by Frying Flogs and the Power Surge is another Dippin' Dots, people. So there's numerous Dippin' Dots at this park, just like most amusement parks. Knoebels is no different from having Dippin' Dots, and this is the main one that's right down the main Midway. All right, so the Alamo has the restaurant in the back, but they also have a front area here, which has hand-dipped ice cream, apple dumplings, ice cream cones, French fries. But right here are the different flavors they have here, and for the cones, you get a small for 4, a large for 6. You got vanilla chocolate, Nittany Paws, cookies and cream. You have mint chocolate chip, cherry vanilla, peanut butter, ripple, cocoa cookie dough, salted caramel, a lot of different ones. Tea berry at the bottom there. So this is the ice cream section. And when you come over to the other side here, they got soup of the day, which is Italian meatball. But they also have pickles on a stick. Grilled chicken sandwich for $6.50. They have hot dog, Heppel hot dog with jalapenos. This is where you get the burgers, double burgers, turkey burgers, and the whole 9 yards here. So this is the Alamo, the front counter of it, which is right here in the middle of the main Midway. All right, when you're leaving the arcade, you actually got the soft ice cream cones right here. So while there's a lot of places that have the hard ice cream, we're going to show you that later. Here you can actually get sundaes for $6.50. Line that a little bit. So Sundays for $6.50. You get chocolate, peanut butter, strawberry, pineapple, hot fudge, marshmallow. They got the skull float for $12.75. Banana splits for $8. And pretty much they got everything you can use here, but there's no milkshakes or sundaes today. But this is the soft serve right here. So we're over here by Twister, and there's only really one thing here food-wise or drink-wise, and that is actually something I never thought I would see at a park like this, and that is a Starbucks. So pretty much here you can get your morning coffee and all that. But it opens at 10 a.m. But I guess there is a little bit of special stuff here at Starbucks. You've got a caramel frap, vanilla bean cream, and Java chips. So you do have a couple things here, but really this is the only thing food-wise over here by Twister. All right, here at Knoebels, you're right in front of the Phoenix. So this is called Phoenix Junction. And of course they are advertising their tiger tails. That's one of the things. So it is a kind of an iconic type of food thing here. This is a quick serve, but they do have some unique items that we definitely want to show you, especially for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. They've got a lot of things here, but the food-wise here, definitely a quick serve. But I do want to highlight the ghost fries, which is French fries topped with garlic and Parmesan cheese, and mummy fries, which have the boom boom sauce. But like I said, this is pretty standard here. You got the Phoenix, which is a regular burger. You got bacon cheddar, Bella, bourbon. And then you got from the deep fryer, you got mozzarella sticks and stuff. But this is right in front of the Phoenix. So if you don't want to ride the Phoenix, you can come here, grab a bite to eat while people wait in line for the Phoenix. And it has plenty of seating with some fan service. So a little sidebar here on Phoenix Junction here. It's actually been here for 30 years, 1987. But this is pretty much where you want to go to get your general food. I also forgot to mention they have 8 o'clock coffee and stuff like that. So you can also get coffee here instead of going to Starbucks. And yet again, plenty of seating inside. All right, by the Galleon is the Casa de Refrescos. So cool name to say, but it's basically a standard snack bar here. They got cotton candy tubs for $6. They've got chocolate covered bananas. They've got chocolate covered cheesecake for $5.75. Cotton candy and candy apples here. But basically here, this is where you can get drinks and stuff like that. So right across from Candy Corners and Dippin' Dots is the Casa de Refresco. All right, right over here by the Midway, right by the Giant Flume, is the SS Jolly Trolley. So this is a basic kind of food stand here. You got popcorn, you got gluten-free brownies. Hopefully they have real brownies too, right? Or just gluten-free, okay, so. But get your drinks here, so you can't really miss it. It is right here, right by all the other food. But it has it might not have the best selection, but it has the best facade of a snack bar. So while the Alamo gets a lot of love here, the Oasis actually has a lot of different stuff going on here. And every day they have specials. So today they actually have barbecue chicken. Today's is meatloaf, stuffed cabbages with 2 sides for $10.25. And everything's served with vegetables here. So there's 2 different aspects to the Oasis. So here you actually can get the pizza, our own pizza with cheese and sauce. Slice is $3.50, but you get special pies. You get a whole pie for $6.25. You got baked barbecue chicken, unbaked whole pie, which is interesting, for $50. You can take it home and bake it yourself. But you got baked pepperoni, the whole 9 yards here. So you can come through here and you can actually, here. But over here is where you can get the other dinners. You got the barbecue dinners on Saturday and Sunday, chicken dinners on Saturday and Sunday, meatloaf on Saturday and Sunday, all you can eat spaghetti. Thursday is taco night, and fish fry Friday. So this is pretty much where you want to go. The barbecue chicken's got a lot of different extras and stuff like that. So if you're looking here for the barbecue chicken dinner, half chicken, stuffing, and 2 vegetables for $10.75. The meatloaf, you get stuffing and 2 vegetables. And then spaghetti, which is Wednesday, with meatballs or sausage, and you get extra stuff like that. Taco Tuesday and fish fry. So every day of the week they got stuff here. But when you come inside here, you get your soda, and it's very, very nice little area here. You come through here, you got a whole dining area here. You get your pizza boxes. But this is basically the Oasis right here in the middle. So it is like an oasis of food. Extra fish, okay, nothing wrong with that. But it's like an oasis right in the middle of Knoebels where you can get so many different types of food. So if you're here, if you're local, definitely Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's specials here at the Oasis. So definitely make sure you check it out. It is one of the better locations here. It is quick serve. It's not table service, but it is more cafeteria style, think buffet when you're looking there. So it's not really quick serve, it's more like a buffet. It's like a hybrid. All right, so if you're here watching the show, you might get hungry, right? Well, if you're gonna get hungry, this is kind of in the kids area. So you come over here to Totem Treats. So Totem Treats is your standard snack bar here, right by the main stage in the kids section here, but it's got a nice little facade. But when you come on in here, they've got pretty much standard stuff here. They've got hot dogs for $2.75, corn dog on a stick. They got a lot of sticks here at Knoebels. Corn dog on a stick's $5, chicken nuggets $5, pickles with ranch dressing $5, and something I have never even heard of, Spirillo. What's a Spirillo? Let me zoom in on that real quick here. So that's a Spirillo. Like I said, Knoebels has some weird stuff, and you can buy some weird stuff here for $4.50. So this is Totem Treats. So you know it's the Haunted Mansion's 50th, but you know what? They also have kettle corn and a Dippin' Dots right near here. We already showed you the Dippin' Dots, but here's the kettle corn, old kettle corn. They're closed today, but they're usually $8 for the kettle corn, and you can go from there. They actually make it right in front of us, which is always nice, right here. But like I said, they're closed today, but if you're going towards the Haunted Mansion for $8, you have something to snack on. One of our favorite places in our family is the Wharf, and the Wharf was closed for pretty much from COVID on. It wasn't around there, but here you can actually get gyros, sloppy joes, waffle fries, Italian ice and stuff. But let's show you where the Wharf is here. So if you know anything about Fascination, it's right by Fascination, and here's the Wharf. But what I love about the Wharf isn't so much the food's okay. It's a basic kind of food there, but what I really like about the Wharf is you got these tables right here, and you got a great view of the creek here, so you can just kick back and relax and watch the fish and everything like that. So when we come to Knoebels, the Wharf is where we go. And let me show you real quick here the menu. So the big thing here is the gyros and nachos and stuff like that. But they do have sloppy joes, which are actually pretty good. Waffle fries, and the biggest thing right there is the Mac Bites, macaroni and cheese bites, and taco nachos. So definitely highly recommend the Wharf here at Knoebels. All right, right over here, before you cross the bridge there, is something that actually warms my soul here. There is a Starbucks, but I love the fact that it's actually closed. Now, they do have another location over by the Twister, but here is, it's always nice to see they're closed. But Starbucks refresher drinks, they have the Dragon Drink, Paradise Drink, Pink Drink, and all that kind of stuff here. $5, so it's actually not Starbucks prices, which is good here. But the fact that they're closed, like I said, on a Sunday is kind of telling that this is not a Starbucks type park. So when you come to Knoebels, a lot of people think of the Phoenix and they think of maybe the food at the Alamo. I think about the lemonade stand, people. This is actually a lemon right in the middle by the pool. But they don't just have lemonade, they actually have lemonade, orangeade, and lemonade slush with a souvenir cup. So definitely, if you ever wanted to drink out of a lemon, this is where you want to go. So right by Power Surge is their famous French fry stand here. So this is another staple here over here at Knoebels. And when you come over here, so their French fries are $5. Big things of French fry. You get cheese for $6. You get extra cheese for $1. But bottled water is that, and a pickle. They have pickles on the stick, which are right here for $1.50. And then you can come over here. You can dress them however you want to dress them. But this is the French fry stand. This is a quick serve, and that is where you want to go here when you're at Knoebels to grab some French fries. So if you're not in the mood for the Oasis and just are basically looking for a burger or, you know, hot dog or something like that, right here is the patio grill. Which, that side over there is ice cream, but this is the patio grill. This has burgers, fries, and hot dogs. Pretty much your standard fare. So hamburgers are $4, cheeseburgers are $4.25, double hamburgers are $6.50, double cheeseburgers are $7. You also got chicken nuggets and Gatorade and the whole 9 yards. So this is your standard place, but what I do like is that it's made to order. So you got the steaks there, fries, hot dogs, the whole 9 yards. So the patio is where you basically want to go if you're looking for a normal fare, and they actually have plenty of seating right underneath a giant gazebo area here. All right, we mentioned this area right here by Flying Trapeze has a lot of food things, but you know what I actually forgot was right here, the Candy Apple Orchard, which is actually closed, but you know what? You can't really miss that area now. Historically, this is a snack area where you can get fudge apples and caramel apples and the whole 9 yards, but that's going to be open a little bit more in the fall. So right now, it's basically just a candy apple sitting in the middle of a sea of stands, but this is a candy apple place, so when it is open, this is where you want to grab your fudge and caramel apples. All right, so one of our favorite places, of course, is adjust this a little bit here just to show you, Stony Gables Fudge and Nut Shop. So this is always crowded, but we wanted to definitely show you that. It's got a great facade, and this is the entrance. Now this is a typical candy shop here at Knoebels. So here you can get a frozen whizzle, but they got lots of different fudges. You got mocha, maple nut, chocolate, and the chocolate chip and stuff. Come over here, you actually got your nuts, almonds, cashews, pecans. And then over here they actually have wax bottles. Haven't seen those in years. A lot of those. You got a peanut marshmallow fudge toppings there. You got candy apples, and they got chocolate fudge apples, vanilla fudge apples. So they got a lot of different fudge apples here. They got different drops, root beer drops and green apple drops. Last but not least is their fudge, and they're known for their fudge. They got a lot of traditional flavors with a couple different ones. Here's peanut butter and stuff. So this is Stony Gables. We're going to do a quick walkthrough mainly because of the fact that it is such a popular place that it always gets crowded, but that is one of our favorite shops. And I'm going to end this real quick by actually showing you the facade, because it is on the outside. They actually have a roasted peanut place too, so you can go inside and get fudge and candy, or you can come out here and just get some roasted peanuts. One of the most iconic buildings here right by the guest services is the loaf, because, well, it looks like a loaf of bread, but there's actually two things in here. One of them in particular is one of my favorites, and that is when you come right over here, This is where, right there's the Skyway and Flying Tigers, but right here is the Dole Soft Serve, which is by far my dessert of choices. So here's the prices. Cones and dishes, small is $2.50. Well, actually, kids is $2.50. Small is $4. Large is $5.75. You got the Dole Sampler, which is not for one person. It is huge for $6.75. And yeah, I always seem to buy it. Waffle cones are $6. Dole floats are $6.75. You can get the souvenir cup, which is right here, because for the 50th you have a souvenir cup for $6.75 here. Now you can also get water ice here too. Scar's water ice, which is blue raspberry, cotton candy, rainbow, blue raspberry, cherry, and lemon. But really, if you have a chance for the Dole Whip, that's where you want to go. But that's not all that's over here in the loaf building. The other thing they have here is what they call the Cookie Nook. All right, so the Cookie Nook here, basically they've got coffee, latte, Americano, and all that stuff. But they also have refreshers, which are Dr. Smoothies and stuff like that. So if I can come over here, let me see if I can show you their aspect here. There's a cute little sign with the Dole Whip. But when you come over here, you can also get a chocolate bananas, but there is the different drinks. So of course we are here on a Sunday, so it's very busy, but you not only can get coffee here at the Cookie Nook, but you can also get smoothies and chocolate covered bananas. So we're right by the galleon and the shaker and the basically the flying trapeze, but there is a full Dippin' Dots stand here. Look at that, right there is a Dippin' Dots stand. Now what's neat about this one is it's not just Dippin' Dots, it's also ices and Cokes. But this is by far the nicest one here, and just like the other ones, they have the same flavors, chocolate cold mint, ice, banana split, and all that stuff. But the other thing they have too is fruit smoothies. They got strawberry banana, strawberry, and mango for $6.75 here. So pretty much right by the arcade and over by the galleon and stuff like that, you can find the big Dippin' Dots. All right, so right now we are inside Crystal Pool, and the reason why I'm over here for a Let's Eat in Crystal Pool is there actually is a snack bar here. Oh, that's a pretty cool bear. So I wanted to show pretty much every eating place you can go. So over on this side here, this is a grab and go section for it, and you got nachos for $5, pickle on a stick, $1.50, pretzel sticks $2.50, chips, hot dogs $2.75. So this is a typical place here, but I do like the fact that I actually have a gourmet water ice from New York, because you know when you think about water ice, you think about how clean New York is. But if you come over to this side here, you actually have a full food area here. Chili dogs at $3.50, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, beef barbecue for $5.50, chips, nachos, the whole 9 yards. So it's nothing spectacular. It is a quick serve, but there is actually food inside Crystal. Hello. And we just wanted to make sure we showed you everything here. And then of course over here they actually got some sweet treats here with cow tails, redfish, Milky Way, combo pizza flavor and stuff like that. So there is actually food here at Crystal Pool, so you can enjoy to eat while you're at the pool. All right, so if this French fry stand looks familiar, it's because we missed a stand because there's not much advertising for it. So here is the French fries, and over there the pizza is Oasis. But right here is actually what they call the roast beef stand. This is where you can get the Louisiana pig, the cheesy pig, all the different types of roast beef things here. So it's very easy to miss. I've missed it on 2 or 3 occasions. But let me come over here and show you the menu. They only have the menu on one side, so let me show you the menu quick here. You got a roast beef sandwich for $7, sausage for $7. They got pork barbecue for $7, pierogies for $6.50 here. They got the bowls, so pretty much if you go too far, you end up at the Oasis. So pretty much the roast beef stand has no signage. It's basically just those who know. So to do a trifecta of quick service here, we're going to finish up with the Candy Corners, which is yet again another quick service here, which this one, their thing is the caramel corns, the cheddar popcorns and all that. So when you're here, you can check out all the different corns. Candy apples $4, caramel for $6.25, apple chips for $6.25. But you got cheddar popcorn, white cheddar, hot cheddar, caramel corn, butter popcorn here. So that's all the main stuff here. The popcorn is right there. And they also have apple caramel chips. So that's something that's also very unique here. So right in this area here by the shaker and the galleon, is 3 different food locations, and all of them have totally different, unique feels to them and menus that you can enjoy. So right off from the main food court, you actually have where you want to go for hard ice cream. So this is the Old Mill Shake Shack here, and pretty much their classic milkshakes are $6.50. They have add swirl-ins where you get Oreos and brownies and stuff, and they actually have, if you look right here, they actually have the Skull and Bones Shake, which is dark chocolate raspberry milkshake topped with raspberry puree and bone, and basically that is for the 50th. But when you come over here, that's where you can get the milkshakes, and they needed to make a stand there because this is the Old Mill Sundays at the Old Mill, and it's actually a working mill. And here they actually have the hard ice cream that most people come to enjoy when they go to amusement parks. So the sundaes are chocolate, strawberry, pineapple, hot fudge, wet walnut, salty caramel, and peanut butter. But the ice cream flavors are pretty good here. Vanilla bean chocolate, butter pecan, strawberry coconut, tea berry, chocolate peanut butter cup, orange cream, chocolate chip cookie dough, black cherry, mint, cookies and cream, black raspberry, salty caramel, and moose tracks. So this is where you want to go to get your pretty much your hard ice cream. So you also have the skull floats here, but pretty much it's a nice relaxing area where you can actually get some ice cream, chill out by the Old Mill, which is a working mill. But this is where you want to go to get the hard ice cream. Dole Whip's over by the front of the park, and of course the soft ice cream is at many different stands. So definitely check out the Old Mill here at Knoebels Amusement Park. So we come to the end of all the restaurants here at beautiful scenic Knoebels Amusement Park here in Eelsburg, Pennsylvania. So what food caught your eye there? They have a lot of different choices. There's a lot of things wrapped in bacon, which I'm always a fan of. Of course, there's a lot of things on stick, but let us know what your favorite thing is here. Definitely leave it in the comments. And if you got this far along, remember to hit that like button. It definitely helps us out with the algorithm and lets people know that you're enjoying our content. And last but not least, if you're new to the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, subscribing would be a great idea. It's a simple click for you, but it means a lot to us. And by subscribing, we're hitting 50 parks this year, so that way you don't miss a thing. So once again, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge. You just saw Let's Eat at Knoebels Amusement Park in Eelsburg, Pennsylvania, and I can't wait to see you in the queue.